We all felt stress. In fact, I felt it today while preparing for this. Yesterday when I woke up late, when I didn't want to do anything because I had too much between work and chores. Stress can come in any form, from seemingly small inconveniences to broader issues like schoolwork or getting extra jobs to help your family get by. The point is, we all have stress. When it comes to health, we have enough to worry about, including eating healthy, exercise, and getting a good night's sleep. But what if I told you that stress can also impact our health? I know when I first heard that, I thought thinking about health impact of stress is stressing me out even more. And it only gets worse. My stress can impact the stress of my kids because of something called epigenetics. In the word epigenetics, the prefix epi quite literally means on top of. So epigenetics means in addition to changes in genetic sequence. In sum, epigenetics is the study of how behavior and environmental exposures can cause changes to genetic expression. These mutations are not to say that you will be joining the X-Men anytime soon, but that these slight variations can alter your health trajectory, and it will be influenced by exposures in the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the products we put on our skin, or that stress I mentioned.
Contrary to genetic alterations, which are permanent, epigenetic alterations are reversible and do not change your DNA sequence, meaning that there is indeed a solution to this issue. So rather than genetic alterations, epigenetic changes involve a change in gene expression. These epigenetic modifications may continue to alter gene expression through heritability without changing the actual genomic sequences. In other words, your environmental exposures can change your genetic expression, which may be inherited by your kids. Let's explain epigenetics with a hypothetical student as an example. The chronic exposures to stress they experience in school may ultimately change their genetic expression. Our student, through years and years of stress, may become more prone to depression and other neuropsychiatric disorders as a result of their changes in gene expression. The new change in gene expression can now potentially be inherited by our students' kids. We don't want this to happen. Our health and our future generations' health are precious and should be looked out for. So let's work on preventing changes to our gene expression by tackling the cause of it.
So let's get back to stress. Stress can raise cortisol levels, and that can contribute to the development of disease. Imagine the most stressed you can imagine. What does it look like? A family that struggles financially, perhaps, frequently working to help pay bills and put food on the table while you should be studying for your finals. Beyond this, the pressure to do well in school, graduate, and make connections to aid your family and provide your younger siblings with great future opportunities. Oh, and you need to eat. Day after day, more obligations are added to your list, and there's no one to help you. What can you do? Have you ever had someone tell you to just relax or just find a new job? Sometimes we can cut out the stress. Maybe there is a new job opportunity, or maybe you got into a better relationship. If you can identify a stressor in your life that can be avoided, a toxic person or an extracurricular that put too much on your plate, we can try our best to eliminate it and make a change. But stress is often more than a quick fix. Many stressors like poverty are even more challenging. Some stressors are necessities in life, such as school and work, but there are methods we can use to help deal with stress, even when we are forced to deal with the cause.
Your goal is to find ways to minimize the stress you feel while completing these unavoidable tasks. Find activities that you can do to relax yourself in between your harder tasks, like taking up a calming hobby, like crochet, drawing, or painting, singing, reading. There's so many options. They don't even have to be low energy consuming hobbies. Some people can even find more labor intensive hobbies like exercising or gardening to be stress relieving. There are even certain activities you can do during a stressful task to make it feel less taxing, like listening to music. I'm sure many of us have danced around the house while cleaning, turning even the simplest of a potentially stressful task on your list into something better. Explore your options and figure out what works best for you, but don't take on more stress than you can handle. Basically, identify, eliminate, change, handle, and reevaluate. Identify the issues. Eliminate what stressors you can. Change things that can't be eliminated. Find ways to handle the rest. Reevaluate at a later date. Our situations are always evolving. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself for you now and for your future families. Make sure you understand what your limits are and take breathers so that you don't get overwhelmed. You don't have to be perfect, but you can make small changes. Tackle your stress in a new, smart, and most importantly, relaxing way for the health of you and your future.